Hello and welcome back to part 61. Like usual, check the description for any timestamps you want to jump to. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around for the play-by-play. We just recently got Bob. Bob is now a domesticated bear. Now we haven't trained him, just like we haven't trained any of our wolves. That might change in the future. But for now, we're going to focus on digging until our people come back. Hopefully they'll be back before the end of winter. They should be back hopefully, well, maybe like 4 or 5 hours. We'll see how that goes. But we are planning to raid this bandit camp. The Mountain Bandits, and then maybe in the future raid the River Bandits. We'll see how our first raid goes. Ideally, on the first day of spring, we'll send out a group. But until then, we have to wait for our people to get back, and until then, we are just going to continue digging. This is made out of dirt, but it looks like it's made out of coal for some reason. Okay, let's get all of this stuff grabbed and taken away. Get this piece on the side taken away. It looks like we can start digging away at this piece here, which is underneath the wall. We'll have to rebuild that after. Besides that, we have a few graves ready to go for the next time we're raided. I think there was one here. Yep, one here that we needed to check off. Everything else should be updated already. Let's just do a quick inspection. Okay, looks good. Besides domesticating that wildlife, we've also been working on our prisoner reform. Let's just get a quick update on that. 18% for Ulrich, 67% for Rosamund here, and Catalina, 51%. Okay, we might have some new people on board soon, and for that we've been trying to expand our keep a little bit. So we have just a little area here. It's not furnished yet, but we did have an area here that we started. So let's see if we can furnish this a little bit more. Put the decorative trophy rack up there, wall banners. Okay. We'll have to get a mirror installed. Very simple room design. Looks like this needs to be changed. We did have these put in earlier. Okay, it looks better. Have the next room coming in. How are our people doing? We're almost home. Last day of winter. Be home soon. Looks like we need to dig out a little bit of the side of this bottom layer. Let's go ahead and assign that. Chamber has been created. A merchant is here. Ancrene Disciples. Probably the friendliest group I have right now. Friendliest group. Okay, well, once they make their way inside, we'll speak to them. We'll see what we can get traded. Hopefully our own people will be back shortly. Slow that time down just a brief moment. Foxy is performing. We'll get Foxy to trade here once they set up. Okay, we will go barter. Our own people have returned. We can ask about troubles. Another bandit camp. This one, a few tiles closer. Probably a little bit more armed. The forest bandits, it seems. Okay, let's go back. Foxy, let us go and barter with Alfred again. This time to actually barter instead of just seeing what they have. Okay, you want your coin. See what else you have. These are so expensive when you bring them to us. You have healing kits. You have fine caps made out of wolf pelt. We don't need caps, we have plenty of caps ourselves. The healing kits though, we have 24, but I'd like more. So let's see what we have to trade. Can we give you a lot of linen cloth? Maybe some wool cloth? Fortunately, they can't carry that. See if we can give them some animals. This cattle's got some ears on it. Let's see, maybe a male cattle as well. We'll clear up some space. Okay, well, with those three animals, they have more space and they're willing to accept. So maybe we keep one of those for ourselves. No, let's give them the older one. Let's cut back on the wool cloth a little bit. Looks like 330 will do it instead of 350. So we're getting 188.11 in our favor. Very simple trade. We're getting gold coins and healing kit. We're just giving away different cloths and some animals. So let's pause that for a moment. Let's go take a look at our animals. Wolves, we have a lot. Sheep, so many sheep. Goats, no problem. Dogs, let's set that one to haul. Chickens, more than enough. Cattle, looks like a good balance of male and female there. Let's set these cats to vermin patrol, vermin control, patrolling to control the vermin population. And then looks like donkeys, we could use maybe a few more males. Cats, maybe more males there we could use. Same with dogs, maybe a few more males. Try to keep that in mind. Our people have returned. Looks like next morning we will send out our group to attack. So while we're getting ready to do that, Let's see. We were thinking they had 20 people at most, so we'll send our own 20. Our settlers are suffering. Why are you suffering? Okay. We'll send out a group in the morning. So until then, let's just fast forward. Maybe at about 3 or 4 in the morning, I will get our people to start putting together their gear. But I don't want them going to sleep with their gear. We'll let them get a good night's rest. And we got to remember not to bring anyone who is on night shift. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's see, what time should we start? 2 in the morning maybe? I think a lot of our people here are not perfectly well rested. Some of them seem to be. Other ones, not so much. Okay, let's pause that. Let's take a look. 94%, 100%. Okay, let's wait till the 4th hour. Should be plenty of people still waiting a little bit to get a little bit more rest. Okay, let's pause that. Let us go and put on all of those light helmets that we have for our archers. So let's start off here. We'll go down the list, 20 people. Hopefully we have enough gear here. Some of these materials might be less than half, which isn't ideal. Oh, you know what, dear mod? Let's skip you. You're on night shift. Let's see, do we have a better helmet? Yeah, there's a nice helmet for you. Okay, let's pause, unpause that. Let's see who we might have missed here. Let's just go back up. Dear mod, we have you equipping an item, but I don't need you to. Everyone else is going to equip an item. Okay. Macus, you are not on night shift, are you? No, Mott. Mott and Tiffania. Okay, so Macus, let's get you to pick up that. Get you to pick that one up. So Mott's on nights. We're skipping you. Oswald. Get a helmet for you. Pentecost. We'll get a helmet for you. Paranel. Raymond here. Grab this one. Now, how many people will we be leaving to defend? I guess Simon here will be the last one we grab. Let's go back up to the top. Everyone seems to have equipped an item. So now the warriors need to get their armor. Now, hopefully we can get something that's 30% or so. I like to think I have a wide range of armors that are available, but they're not in one spot to grab. Unless I go and check out maybe down here. Let's see if we have a good assortment of plate armors ready here. Good plate armor. This plate armor is probably made out of steel. Yeah, that's looking good. Let's grab that one. Let's see, this one made out of iron, silver, silver. What about this one? That's made out of steel. Let's see, get you to grab this one. Slow that down again. Get this armor. Raymond, you also need an armor. Grab that one. Simon, once you get a helmet, we'll get you to pick up an armor. So 30% over here. Gonna get you to grab that. Oh, look at that, 45%. Let's go grab that one. Look at that, 41% over there. Maybe we'll grab that one instead. Looks like your weapon's about to break. Let's make sure we grab you a new weapon as well. Want to get a hatchet? We want a mace. What about your shield? Shield's okay. You know what? Let's just grab this good short sword here. Mag here. Your weapon's good. Shield's good. Okay, spring is here. Let's just double check our people. You need winter clothing before we send you out. Let's go grab that. Dear mod, you are not coming. Are you auto-equipping armor? Let's wait, see how that looks. Mott, you're working nights. I'm not going to worry about your helmet right now. Okay. Let's wait a moment. Our people are going to equip. Alright. Looks like I'm going to have 27 people we're bringing over. So once Foxy here gets some armor put on, which looks like you are climbing the tower here, the northwest, to go get armor from up here. Is that right? That is right. Okay. One other thing to check. I'm wondering if I should bring... Did I have... I don't know if I still have it. I have a feeling my people would have taken it apart if it was flimsy. Yeah, I don't have a battering ram. Doesn't look like. Okay, but that's okay. We are ready. First day of spring is here. We have a day and 3 hours to get here, so we're going to send this caravan. We are going to attack the bandit camp. So we're going to skip Deer Mod since Deer Mod is on night shift. And then we're also skipping Mott because Mott is on nights here. Mott, does it say that you have any perks? It doesn't. And then Tefania is also on night shift, but we're going to need a few more defenders, so we have other people here. And these are our prisoners. Now we need food supplies. Let's see what we have to bring. You know what? Might need to bring a donkey with us just to help carry some of this food. Maybe? No, we have plenty of space. Looks like we might not have enough food to bring though. If I don't have a lot in packaged food. Let's bring a few healing kits. Just in case. So we're thinking of bringing just 20. Okay. Is that 20? Yeah, that looks like 20. Okay. So one other thing we're looking for besides food here. This, perfect. And projectiles we'll bring. And packaged meals we'll bring, maybe 28 because we're going to need food for the way back. Okay. Our first ever raid that we will be attempting. There's a chance we get ambushed on the way. Trip duration is 18 hours. Alright. I'm hoping this is for the way there and the way back, but we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. This is 18 tiles away. Not happy about that. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how easy it is to do a raid. It seems very easy for us to defend ourselves at the moment with this setup. We'll see how easy it is to attack an enemy base. I'm hoping they don't have a castle like we do. A nice fortress setup with stone walls. Hopefully they just have wooden walls. Hopefully there aren't 20 of them. Hopefully there's a lot less, because we're sending 20. You can see here on the high end they might have 8 archers, 6 fierce marauders, and 6 regular marauders. So in total that would be maximum 12 melee defenders and 8 archers, so 20 in total. Now, we don't have that many melee units, so hopefully our archers will be able to take some of these numbers down before we have to engage in melee combat with them. But we'll see how that goes. They're also going to be tired when they get there. Settlers are starving. Forming up a caravan. How many settlers are starving? Just Raymond? I hope he eats on the way there. Alright, let's increase that speed. We'll see who we're left with after. But we got about 18 hours one way and 18 hours the other way we're going to have to worry about for our people. Hopefully we can get some food on the way there. Merchant is leaving. Caravan has left. Okay, so with the people that are left, let's take these helmets off. We don't need these. Looks like I got too many people ready to go. We'll see if that bites me in the ass. We'll see if I should have sent them. We still have quite a lot of people here. Looks like 14 defenders we have left, which we've done a short-handed defense before. It's not something I'm like, you know, thrilled about doing, but we've survived it. Let's take a look, see if we can get some of this put in. Get these other rooms started over here. Get a little bit more on the walls to put in. We got a banner. Another trophy. Okay. And speaking of trophies, if we're going to need more for another layer, let's go take a look in our kitchen and we'll add another 12 to this. So 21 goes to 33. And let's just see if we can just take apart all of this on the one side. Now I don't want to double click because then I'll be selecting all of that. So we're just going one by one. And I don't want to hit the X button and then click on things, because if I click on the wrong thing, it's more of a pain to undo it. Looks like we can stylize the top floor here as well. And get that going. Oh, there's a fire. Oh, looks like one of our traps was set off. Maybe 2 traps? One of the wild animals on the map seems to have set it off. Unlucky for them, lucky for any future raiders. Sorry, wild boar. Now, is he gonna die from that? No, he went into the water. Took him a little while to jump in, surprisingly. Now he's just sleeping. Okay, let's speed that back up. Let's take an overhead view here. A little update. Looks like we can get all of that picked up. Looks Looks like this corner piece got dug out for the clay, so let's fill that in. And then once that's filled in, we'll start mining away that piece on the side. We're just going to mine this away one by one. I don't want to mine this clay away and then turns out someone's standing on this piece here. And then they get stuck. Let's get that piece put in. Alright, let's take a look at our group here. Oh, we are almost ready to raid. Excited, we're at the halfway point in this video. Pretty much 31 minutes. Excited to do a raid. Our own raid. We brought our onager with us and we brought some ammo. Caravan has arrived. Let's go. Enter location. What is this? The Mountain Bandits? I don't know if you saw those numbers in the corner, but it looked like it showed us the actual number was a lot less than the maximum that I was worried about. Thick screen of vegetation. Interesting. Wonder how big these maps are. Okay, 13 enemies have appeared. Alright, this is their base. Is this all 13 enemies in one spot? Looks like there's 3 of them here in this area. Okay, I'm excited. What else is on this map? Let's see. Overview, items, gold weaponry. Alright. This is their base. Not bad. Is this dirt here? So it looks like they have wooden walls on the outside and then a layer of dirt on the inside. And then they have windows that they shoot out of. What else do they have? So this room is where they have all their beds. This looks like maybe a great hall almost. Looks like they got some food for us to grab. Practice dummies we can steal. Archery ranges, maybe we can steal those. This is their kitchen. Can we see what these say? Shared chamber, shared rooms, okay. This is like a guard tower they got. And they got a stash down here. Sturdy fox pelts. Well, it's not the best thing to take, but hopefully we can get some of this alcohol. Hopefully we can get that gold. Hopefully we can just win. Now, let's take a look. Did we bring our... Yes, it showed up here with us. Alright, we can get this installed. What's the best thing to do? Install it here? Let's see, we had a few people that were, well, at least one that was ravenous when they were walking here. Let's just take a look. Yes, we will undraft you, Raymond, so you can eat. Already working on it. Okay. Raymond, you are eating. Okay. Let's set up a stockpile here for some ammo. No, we'll just allow all. Maybe we'll just make that a little bit bigger, and all of our people here should just start grabbing those. Alright, did we pick the wrong person to build this? No, construction's decent. Nice slow pace. I wonder, is there any wildlife here? Okay, let's operate. Let's have you deliver ammo. Okay, let's see how our attack is going to go. What do we want to break? We just want to break this. Not a whole lot of damage, looks like. Looks like we can attack continuously. Let's just set this up for now. I'm not sure what the best angle for these weapons would be. You know what, let's just do that for now. Now we can get a few of our people. Let's just pause this so we're not wasting our hunger clock. There's a lot of dead trees around. So let's see if we can get a few of these cut down. If we manage to take out... Oh, did we just kill an archer? First blood. We managed to take someone out with the small catapult here, the onager. Okay, it's good. I was saying, if I manage to take out parts of these walls, I'm going to need to build stairs going over it if I'm not able to take down this door. So maybe what we'll do, we'll just change the pattern of the attack to be a little bit to the side here. See if we can take out this window. Probably be able to take out both of these windows. Maybe we'll even take out this archer in here. So ideally this window gets broken. It's at 32 durability. And then we build stairs. Perfect. Let's see if we can have someone build wooden stairs. We can't over existing buildings. Okay. This ladder. Is it because the door is there? You know what? Let's keep shooting. We brought a decent amount of ammo. We still have 49. Let's just change our attack to be this corner here. Let's increase that speed a little bit. Might have to think about eating some, well, we brought food. I have to think about making some beds here if we're going to be staying the night. Okay, let's pause that. Let's see, are these all archers? Let's move these archers up, and let's get a few of our melee people ready as well. Brought a few. More archers here. I just don't want to get in my own way. There's a chance I might hit my people with this weapon. Oh, we took out another archer. Amazing. Alright, took out another archer. Did we just start a fire? Let's push our people back a little bit. And let's see if we can get a different spot here. Let's move this archer up. These archers. Let's move these archers up. And let's see if we can attack somewhere a little bit different. That gate is barely damaged. Alright. We can build. Who is a decent builder? Late, you are. Let's get you to construct this. Sunwolf is working on that, apparently. Sunwolf, how's your construction? You know what? That's fine. Let's leave it up to Sunwolf. Can I remove these? I'm just going to steal these. Looks like one of their archers tried to get in position to defend. Not doing so well. Alright, we did manage to steal those banners. Looks like there's another archer in the window here. Can we attack him? Oh, we can. Ramsey is done. Alright, Hawaii's working on the stairs. Looks like our people are taking some damage. Another person took a hit. People are slightly damaged. Doesn't say anything about actual, like, hurting though. Okay. Looks like we can go in now. Settlers are starving. Let's go eat. Hawaii's, let's get you and Rothgar here. Let's go and draft them. We'll go inside. I feel like these enemies don't even know we're raiding them. Let's allow all of this. Now, we want to take these banners down. How many enemies are left? Looks like 3 in there, 3 in here, 1 in here. So I guess we're going to be raiding this house first. These are just clay walls. Alright. He dealt out a blow. Took 4 damage. Okay. Let's go and expand this. Let's just go and expand this zone. We're going to be collecting a lot more. Let's cancel that. And Harneld, you can just pick up items like the other people who are picking up items right now. And let's see, is there a better place to stand with these? No, I guess we're just gonna go inside the base here. Okay. Looks like everyone is rushing our archers. Probably not a good idea to just bring everyone in melee range like this. Let's bring a few people, we'll pull you back a little bit. 11 enemies we took out. And a few more. So 2 more just died right now, so looks like 13 in total. Okay, let's go through and undraft everyone who's drafted. Okay, excellent. Now we will just allow everything. And let's see what we can remove here. see what we can take back with us that might have some value. This is just wood. Let's leave that alone. Grated door. Reinforced door. Oh, nice. We can take these training pieces with us. That's perfect. I don't know how much space we'll actually have to grab everything. Settlers are exhausted. Can I sleep in these beds? Do you think? Let's just copy this. Let's see if we can just carry. We'll make this medium. We can hold an event. We can take those. I don't know if it's worth taking those sturdy weapons, but I definitely want these other ones on these item racks. And I do want to see what is in here. Okay. Let's just make this another stockpile. That was the well going down. Looks like they have some sort of interesting. So if I took the time to look around the map earlier, you would have seen how nice and big it is. And then I would have also come across something like this. There's a little pathway, looks like, to get into their base. There's a door here you'd have to break through, but then you can climb up. I think this is where their well was. So now you'd still have to break through the well, but that's interesting. Let's just expand this zone a little bit more. Alright, our first raid went pretty well. Some more torches here made out of wood. Some benches. Settlers are becoming exhausted. Our people are sleeping. We can't sleep here, I guess. Fair enough. Now our people are grabbing hay. Oh, what did I do? Okay. Let's head back. We did what we wanted to do. Let's see if that, yeah, the weapons here. Okay. Let's grab everything we can. We don't want the bones. Yeah, let's grab this table. Let's grab that. We got bread. Let's just grab all of these. They're made out of steel. Butchering table. A lot of cabbage. Some flimsy caps. You know what? probably end up leaving that raw clay. There's a deer carcass though. 3 deer carcass. Wow. Okay. You know what? We probably won't be able to bring everything back. A little bit worried about this weight. Okay, we can leave those. These are linen and they're terrible quality. Even this flail is wood. Let's leave that in case we don't have enough space. Iron, it's flimsy. It's worth something though. Same with these. They say they have value. Hay we don't need. Take these scarves. We'll leave these. You know what? We'll leave this one. Why is this sturdy one worth more than the good ones? Oh, they're made out of rat pelts. That's why. You can grab some of this. These are made out of polecat. Limestone. I actually want the limestone. These are made out of steel. They're only 14% almost. We want the practice dummy. Let's grab that. Fox pelts, we'll grab those. I don't care about the shelf. You know what? I guess we're gonna have to leave a few things behind. Let's see, backgammon table. We'll leave that behind. What else? Deer hide banners. Let's leave those. We'll leave this table. We'll leave this. We don't need a source of fire. We'll leave the butchering table. Flimsy cap. We'll leave that. I guess we could probably leave one of these deer carcasses. We don't really need those to bring back. Instead, we can see what is worth it to bring back down here that might have some value. Oh, those weigh so much. These are all sturdy and flimsy. You know what? I guess I have a decent amount of space. Those are worth about 40 each. What else is here that's worth a decent amount? This one is worth 52. So we can bring that instead of that table. Okay, well, let's just call it. I don't want to waste too much time looking over little details. I don't think the rewards there were as great as they are from the loot stash. And loot stash typically it's a lot easier to get done. Now I am intrigued by that secret entrance into their base. There would have been a different way to do that in the future. But I like the approach I took. Just glad they didn't have great defenses like my base does. And I'm glad that we outnumbered them. Go back. Right, you can see what's left here. So if we wanted to, we could send a group here with some animals to pick this up. Does it say how long it lasts? 9 days. Okay. Well, back to our base. This is the fire caused by that wild boar earlier that's still raging. And it looks like this is the boar. We'll call you fire starter. Not enough space? Fire starter. You can be the fire starter. There's not enough letters I can put down. Let's increase the speed here. And it looks like we're pretty much done for the video. which is great. We managed to get a successful raid in there, and now our heroes are journeying home. So while they journey home, let's roll up the layers and let's go into screenshot mode here. We'll get rid of the user interface in the corner and we'll do our recap and talk of future plans. So recap, not a whole lot of digging happened here, but we did do a little bit of cleaning up resources. Managed to dig away the corner piece here. We're going to be replacing that soon, and then getting this other clay dug out from the corner. We also assigned some of these side pieces to get dug out here. Thankfully, this is just dirt, so we can leave that alone, but we'll have to check to see if there's anything underneath here to mine out. Besides that, for progress, we also managed to add in another section here, another room on the next floor. Still putting in pieces of furniture, but we want to get that ready for the next group because we can fit 12 on each floor here with the windows, so that's 36. And then we have one in the basement, which is 37. We have a lot more people planned, so we'll be able to do 48 with this next floor, and then 49 with the room in the basement. So those plans are coming together. Besides that, we had a merchant show up. Our people came back from another merchant. And then we had a successful raid. So plans for the future, our people are coming back from the raid. Our plan is to get this dug out and filled in fairly simple. Once spring is here already, we can start digging out a little bit further. I think at the same time I'm gonna have our people start digging from the back over here as well, slowly, because if we have so many people available to dig, I think we should get started on the places that are a little bit further away. And we might get this part dug down a little bit as well. So those are the immediate future plans, as well as just expanding on the keep. So thanks again for staying tuned. This has been part 61. I want to thank you for staying till the end. Appreciate the views. I appreciate the time spent watching the videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop me a comment. Let me know how you think that raid of mine went against the Mountain Bandits. Thanks. See you next time. Have a great one.